you, but I feel a lot better. Beating The Rock and regaining the WWE title just feels right, doesn't it? Unfortunately, there's still one more stop on the 2013 Redemption Tour. After my WrestleMania 29 loss to The Undertaker, I took a few months off to heal. Paul Heyman saw this as something vindictive. He took my absence as betrayal, and before I knew it, I was being attacked by his old pal, Brock Lesnar. Brock got involved in business that wasn't his, and I knew a match with no disqualifications was my best shot to even the odds. I would have walked away with the win, but I couldn't resist getting my hands on Heyman, which gave Brock the opening he needed.
Brock Lesnar has beaten CM Punk.
It was a brutal encounter, but if you keep your eye on the prize, you'll avoid taking a trip to Suplex City. Dish out some punishment to Paul if you get the chance, but walking out of SummerSlam 2013 with the win is the main goal. Don't make the same mistake I did.
The Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar, ready to face down Punk.
Banga coming to the ring.
Gentlemen, it is time.
Yeah, but whose time is it, Wade?
Well, we're about to find out, because this is one of the most highly anticipated matches that I can remember in the history.
It's the best versus the Beast. CM Punk taking on Brock Lesnar. This is a matchup fueled by passion, ego, jealousy, and betrayal.
It all started with Paul Heyman's backstabbing betrayal of Punk to align himself with Brock Lesnar. Now Punk wants vengeance. He wants justice to prove CM Punk is still... the best in the world, even without Heyman by his side.
But without him, Heyman says Punk is nothing. That he leveled up by moving on to Brock Lesnar. Heyman up high through the... and connects. Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move. And Punk gets countered there.
Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the Beast, but I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can grab a hold of something at ringside, it can be an equalizer.
I will concede that if Punk can somehow keep Brock from using weapons while wielding one of his own, he will have the advantage. But consider this, Brock Lesnar now has legal holds at his disposal. Brock Lesnar can now use his inhuman strength to swing a steel chair at CM Punk or throw Punk through a table. There's nothing more frightening to me than the idea of Brock Lesnar having no limits to his brutality.
Something CM Punk must do tonight is bring the ferocity. Brock Lesnar is a vicious, unfeeling competitor. Punk has to be the same.
Well, the emotions involved in this match will help with that. You can tell this is a more intense CM Punk. Punk is more focused and vindictive than we've seen before. This match drifting even closer to us now.
to worry about our announce table.
Oh, my God, in the spine. That'll make your legs go numb.
Lesnar is overwhelmed. Lesnar is overwhelmed.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination.
Sent flying hard into those steel steps.
And he re-enters into the ring.
Lesnar looking to bait his...
Stopping all that nonsense right now.
Ah, shin breaker. Spin kick to the midsection.
A quick takedown, but like a high stacked pin here.
Turns the tables.
Abandoning the pin and deciding he still has more work to do.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Somehow Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here.
And guys, Punk might have this. He's got victory in his sights with taking flight.
Oh, and nobody's there. Reversed into a DDT.
Peeling their opponent off of the ground, hooking the leg.
Fisherman's Buster.
Bam! Well-placed calf kick. Nasty one right to the chest.
Climbing the turnbuckles to the top.
From the sky.
Oh, what a splash! And are you kidding me? Here we go.
Some might see that as a weapon, but a manager's just making sure.
Trying armbar. And he's releasing. The hold, I guess he might have something else in mind here. And remember, guys, this is the no disqualification match. Punk looking to put it away with a GTS to Lesnar. Lesnar's down. Cover by Punk. And Heyman now gets involved. Remember, no disqualification.
Well, Heyman's already betrayed Punk once recently. Now he does it again, breaking up a sure victory for CM Punk. And now Punk has lost the plot.
Heyman looks like he's about to soil himself. It's about self-preservation for Heyman.
Self-preservation is easy when you have the Beast incarnate backing you up.
What for the F5, but what a counter by Punk into a DDT. Cover now for the win over Lesnar and a kick out.
A late kick out, and Paul Heyman can't believe it, but now straight into the Anaconda Vice grip.
Punk squeezing with all of his might, trying to put down the Beast. And Heyman again.
Well, just when it looked like a tap-out was imminent from Brock Lesnar, Heyman involved in proceedings and gets peppered with a shot from CM Punk.
And Punk now finally taking his frustrations out on Heyman with the Anaconda Vice in front of the chair.
Paul Heyman paying dividends right there for Brock Lesnar. The distraction enough to give the Beast the impetus to take control once again with that chair.
Not done yet.
Lesnar won't be done until Punk is completely destroyed.
And it looks like that moment is imminent, Corey.
Punk up on Lesnar's shoulders. Brock Lesnar marching around the ring. Oh, it delivers an F5 out of the chair. And this is just the worst position Punk can be in.
Well, it just goes to show you never turn your back on the beast incarnate.
Heyman once again proving his value, making an ultimate sacrifice for his client.
He's held up high.
Airborne! Nobody home on that one. Absolutely impaled on that chair. I can't imagine they're okay after that.
And Lesnar making his way back to the ring. The beast Brock Lesnar just punishing his opponent. Knee after knee after knee.
A series of knee strikes.
And as is so often the case when a man faces Brock Lesnar, Punk finds himself taking on early attacks.
CM Punk looking to show off his power game now. And backbreaker.
Lesnar's vulnerable, and Punk knows it.
CM Punk looking to end things here. Go to sleep. That could end Brock's night.
Transitions into the pin. Is this it?
What in the world? What on earth do you have to do to keep Lesnar down?
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count. What a shot. Straight brutality coming right at you.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object. Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be...
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into...
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
CM Punk ready to end things.
Oh, what a response. Momentum isn't completely out of Brock's side just yet.
Going from the defensive to the offensive, he is ready to go. I wasn't...
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, GTS connects. Is it enough for Punk? Oh, into the pin attempt.
2 count. Brock's done. CM Punk overcame the beast, and Paul Heyman schemes.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
What a moment for CM Punk, proving the doubters, proving Paul Heyman wrong. On his own, with no one backing him up, CM Punk...
When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled. Drew McIntyre made it clear to everyone watching that he was one of those people with an axe to grind. I don't know, maybe it's jealousy that I could be gone for over a decade and still have fans talking about me while he was on top. But then at the 2024 Royal Rumble, Drew nearly took it all away when his Future Shock DDT tore my tricep. So instead of competing at WrestleMania, I had to sit and watch. But I still managed to get involved.
Punk just dropped McIntyre on the table.
Then again at Clash in the Castle.
Oh my God! The balls of CM Punk!
Then again at Money in the Bank, ruining Drew's cash-in.
Punk with the title to the face of McIntyre!
Good times. But I was finally cleared to return to action shortly after, and now we could finally settle things in the ring. SummerSlam saw him victorious after some truly atrocious officiating from Seth Rollins, but I'd get my payback at Bash in Berlin when I beat him in a grueling strap match. That put the series at 1-1, with both of us looking to attack the other whenever possible. Now this chaos led to one feasible outcome. It was time for us to go to hell in a cell. Beating Drew at Hell in a Cell was brutal, exhausting, and probably took years off of my life. But getting my arm raised was all worth it. Let's go back to that night, Bad Blood 2024. Get Drew in the cell, and let's show him that you can say whatever you want to about me, but when you bring a man's dog into things, that's a line you do not cross.
Drew McINTYRE steps inside hell for the third time in his career.
From Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 200.
Hate is a word we don't use a lot around WWE because there's a certain amount of respect between most competitors. But there is no other word I can use to describe what CM Punk and Drew McINTYRE have for each other.
These two have vowed to destroy each other, to end each other's careers here at Hell in a Cell.
The final match in an epic trilogy. I don't know if either of them is going to be able to survive tonight. From the top, dominating double.
Axe handle. McINTYRE must be getting phased by this attack.
Punk finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McINTYRE reeling. It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McINTYRE has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career. Ruin Punk's life tonight.
And Punk looks like he wants to do the same to McINTYRE.
Listen, Punk said, despite the best efforts of my family to stop me from going into this matchup, he says, I can't afford a Hell in a Cell match at this point in my career, but if this means the end of my career, so be it, because I have to end. Drew McINTYre.
Well, that just speaks volumes to how deeply under the skin of CM Punk McINTYRE managed to get.
Early in this match, and these two have already unleashed some pretty heavy artillery on each other with no signs of relenting.
With the amount of absolutely visceral hate Punk and Drew have for each other, I think this match is going to need to be stopped before either of these men give up. Butterfly backbreaker.
Corey, you probably know.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Go to sleep.
Drew is completely out of it.
My God! Did you hear that chair shot? And CM Punk is in control.
McINTYRE tempted the devil inside the Second City Saint, and he's paying for it now.
And an elbow. McINTYRE reverses and looks to capitalize.
Pouncing with a flash schoolboy hit.
Somehow breaks the count immediately.
An adrenaline-fueled defiant kick-out if ever there was one. Oh, a boot to the back. This fight would...
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights. The God!
GTS from Punk.
Will that sew this up for Punk? Big impact on the suplex.
McIntyre is getting dismantled.
Yeah, Punk able to completely neutral. McIntyre here.
Vicious. Oh, look at this. Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect. Hang on, bar. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Right to the back. Counters. McIntyre might be able to start mounting something here.
Yeah, and I knew he was not going to deal with that for too much longer. And now Drew is thriving off the audience.
He's looking for something. This could get dangerous.
Retrieving a wrench from underneath the ring.
And slides back into the ring.
Looking to power their opponent up, but not strong enough.
Into a back. Cover. Oh, come on. Blatantly steal this one.
He didn't even let the count hit one.
Counter. He knew just what to do.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Time to go for a ride. Exploder suplex. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Punk is determined right now.
Oh, hit him with that wrench. Repeated hits like that are going to happen very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here. Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like there is no tomorrow because for one of these men, CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi.
Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here.
Punk now calling for the end here. This could be it for Drew.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Go to sleep.
There's no chance you're coming back from another one of those.
Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back to sleep. The lights are dimming for McIntyre.
And now McIntyre is being neutralized.
McIntyre's going to have to figure something out.
We all knew this wasn't going to be a five-star wrestling classic.
An incredible match. Can't call it a fight. This has been an out-and-out brawl.
Oh, my goodness. What a double-handed shot. DDT.
And Punk clearly ready for a fight here.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it. Point of the elbow finds the mark. Batten down the hatches. These two are loaded. Boom!
No end in sight to this exchange.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe. Ooh!
Targeting the head, the neck. Just brutal.
Looking to take this superstar down swiftly and efficiently. And that was more than enough to bust him wide open.
Bam! Just beat down with that wrench.
Quick escape from danger now.
And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre had with Punk and what Punk has cost McIntyre on a number of occasions. That being the World Championship, including WrestleMania.
An eye for an eye, Punk would say. Just karma for McIntyre, who injured Punk, costing him an opportunity at WrestleMania.
Drew's own wife has become second best.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there.
And he just decided. It's in the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
He has his target weighed and measured. And averting damage there. And a well-placed calf kick there.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Smothering offense from Punk here.
Oh, stiff wrench shot. And he hurries right out of the ring. He has had enough of that. Ooh.
This is a situation you want to avoid. Crushing. This could be it. He could win it all here. He wasted no time kicking out there.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
Hooked up. Great power. Inverted suplex. Oh, look at this. Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect. Turns that back on CM Punk.
With their opponent all tied up in the ropes, this superstar is just teeing off.
And a backstabber. Hit on CM Punk. Kicks out before one.
Incredible to think, after everything we've witnessed, we are still at a stalemate.
Into a sleeper hold. Oh, and a neck breaker.
He's faltering, slowly getting up.
Bam! Just beat down with that wrench.
Oh, man, he has that insatiable look in his eye.
Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
And remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective. And all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what this sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cooking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh, my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
We're the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away. No!
McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh, God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go-to-sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.